आजको कन्फरेन्स चाहिँ प्राइमेरली हामी तपाईहरुलाई दुईटा कुराको लागि बोलाएको थियौ। हाम्रोमा अब अरेस्ट त भइबस्छ, केस पनि भइबस्छ हैन, तर यो चाहिँ इम्पोर्टेन्ट किन थियो भन्दाखेरि हाम्रोमा दुईटा केस रेजिस्टर भएको थियो। एउटा चाहिँ सदर पुलिस स्टेसनमा 6 अगस्त 2020 मा भएको थियो। यो चाहिँ तपाईको कम्प्लेनेन्ट हुनुहुन्थ्यो मिस्टर चितन काशी भुटिया। अन्त यसमा चाहिँ अगेन्स्ट जुन चाहिँ सिमरन गुरुङ भन्ने एउटा फेसबुक प्रोफाइल थियो, अगेन्स्ट दैट प्रोफाइल भएको थियो है। यसमा चाहिँ सेक्सन चाहिँ 153A 505 सब सेक्सन 1 and 2 506 र 120B मा भएको थियो है। सो बेसिकली के भन्नु प्रमोटिङ एनिमिटी बिट्विन टु डिफरेन्ट कम्युनिटिज भनेर हैन। सो यो एउटा यो केस हो। सेकेन्ड केस चाहिँ हाम्रो सदर के भन्छ सीआईडी पुलिस स्टेसनमा भएको थियो। यो चाहिँ आउटरेजिङ द मोडेस्टी अफ अ वुमन 354 आईटी एक्टमा 67A अन्तखेरि आईपीसी 509 यो दुईटा केस भएको थियो। यो सेकेन्ड चाहिँ तपाईको एउटा देविका छेत्री भन्ने प्रोफाइल थियो। सो त्यसमा चाहिँ केस रेजिस्टर भएको थियो। सो दिस टु वर कग्निजेबल अफेन्सेस राइट and quite serious ones. So for this we have the IO of the Sadar Police Station case, SI Kishore, and for CID we have SI Abhishek Dahal. On the table we have Amro Thille, he is the cyber expert, Madam Mununcha, PRO Madam Mununcha, Ishe Madam, and we have ASP Crime Branch, right? यो चाहिँ हामीहरुले हुन्छ नि yesterday we effected arrest for both these cases. When we were able to identify the persons using these particular profiles, right? So ESMA, we have effected arrest yesterday evening. We have done interrogation for almost now over 18 hours, and we have got police custody for the next 4 days. Till 6th of November, we have got custody from them. Now, moving ahead, if you have questions, you can ask me questions. Subsequently, at the end, again, I'll speak more. आरोपी तपाईको यो फर्स्ट केसमा चाहिँ जुन चाहिँ सदर पुलिस स्टेसनको केस छ। बिफोर दैट आई वुड लाइक टु प्लेस अन रेकर्ड दैट इट वाज अ कोलैबोरेटिभ एफर्ट between the district police, East District, as well as CID. So only after proper collaboration we could, crack both these cases. In the first case, Simran Gurung ko जुन चाहिँ case चाहिँ त्यसमा चाहिँ there are more than one accused. There are about 4 to 5 accused. Right now, we have been able to nab one of them. His name is Mr. Rajesh Rai, son of Vikram Rai, and he happens to be from 3rd Mile GN Road, right? And in the second case, that is Devika Gurung ko jun case tha. Isma चाहिँ Devika Chhetri, sorry. So isma चाहिँ तपाईको accused is Prakash Gurung. We have identified him as the prime accused who has been using this particular profile. So in Devika Chhetri's case, there's only one person is using it, whereas Simran Gurung, it's about 4 to 5 people, and we are still, it's still under what you call investigation with regard to effecting arrest of the remaining of the. If you have questions, you can ask me.
Mr. Prakash Gurung is from Papu?
Yes, Papu.
I think we are talking about Mr. Prakash Ji.
Yes.
Sir, यो सम्पूर्ण टास्कलाई तपाईले कस्तो प्रकारले अपरेसन गर्नुभयो, सर कसरी रिसर्च भयो है यसलाई अलिकति ब्रिफ गरिदिनुहोस्।
कसरी गर्यो त्यो चाहिँ अब इट इज मोर अफ अ टेक्निकल के भन्नु एनालिसिस दैट वी हैव डन। सो जस्ट लाइक के भन्छ तपाईको ट्रेडिसनल क्राइममा पनि जसरी हामीले हाउ वी लिंक द क्राइम विथ द क्रिमिनल, त्यसरी नै जस्तो फिंगरप्रिन्ट भयो, डीएनए फिंगरप्रिन्ट हुन्छ, त्यसरी नै हाम्रो डिजिटल इन्भेस्टिगेसनमा पनि देयर आर फिंगरप्रिन्ट्स, एन्ड फिंगरप्रिन्ट्स आर लाइक एब्सोल्युटली युनिक, राइट? सो दैट इज हाउ वी हैव आइडेन्टिफाइड बोथ ऑफ देम. Not just both of them, but there are a lot more people we've identified, but investigation is still under process, and we are still effecting arrest of a lot of other accused as well.
Sir, अहिले सम्मको इन्भेस्टिगेसनमा उहाँहरूले आफ्नो मतलब जुन क्राइम गरेको कुरोलाई स्वीकार गरेको छ?
Yes, we have taken under 27 Evidence Act ma उहाँले एउटा confession भन्छ. Confession is not admissible, but whatever leads, the fact leading after that confession. So we have recovered a lot of data from the profile of Simran Gurung. So we have already seized it in presence of witnesses. We are sending it for analysis. We have kept one copy for ourselves because it's an active investigation. So we are trying to ensure that we have effected arrest only after being 110% sure that the person we have identified are the person behind these particular two profiles.
Sir, you mentioned that Mr. Rajesh Rai has been arrested.
Yes.
Mr. Prakash Guru,
Yes.
he's also arrested.
Yes. Yes. Sir.
When the arrest was effected, sir?
It was effected yesterday evening.
So there were some talks in the town that police team also went to STF Bhavan yesterday.
Yes. So there are a lot more people who are involved in this particular two cases. Okay. Now, so 120B one is Hamre Simran Gurungu case, but it is basically a criminal conspiracy. So there are more than one people who are involved. So, for instance, if a particular post was put up which caused disharmony between two communities, it was done not just by one person, but someone else provided the content. So it was a mixture of more than 4 or 5 people. So we have identified some of them. We would not like to name them right now because So Barap Namgyar, who is also involved in the previous case, this February he was arrested, right, on a case of perjury. So in this particular case also we have enough evidence which leads to show us that he was involved in providing a lot of content. So that is how we wanted to not effect arrest, but we wanted to involve him in the investigation. But he has not cooperated so far. So that's how it is.
What's the punishment if proven?
Pardon?
What's the punishment if proven?
Punishment is whatever the law says, as per the section, whatever relevant punishments are there. I cannot exactly tell you because it is quite extensive, because we have a lot of sections. So
Sir, you judging section also bailable or non-bailable?
these are all cognizable offences, non-bailable offences. Because bailable offence means we cannot keep someone for more than in the evening we have to let them go. Whereas in this case, both of them are cognizable and non-bailable offences.
So the sources informed us that the arrested people were taken Panjal for interrogation. Why is it so?
No, it was an active investigation. So basically what we do is, see, if you want to question someone, we would want to question wherein there is no interference. So Pangtang is one place wherein mobile phone signals do not reach that easily. So for the benefit of the entire team, we did not want any phone calls in between while the investigation was going on. So that is why we chose Pangtang, because it is a place which is conducive for interrogation and everything.
So basically, you are acting only on 2 complaints that was registered as Sadar Thana and one at the CID police station. During investigation, will you be taking up other charges also if any other offences are found?
See, it is like this, okay? So till now we have, I think, across 27, 28 police stations across Sikkim, we have more than 50 complaints against various Facebook profiles with regard to personal defamation. We have complaints from secretaries who are saying कि complain defame गर्यो. We have complaints from individuals कि उहाँको नाम बदनाम गर्यो, उहाँलाई यस्तो भन्यो उस्तो भन्यो भनेर. But we cannot work on subjective lines. Police has to be very, very objective. The moment a complaint comes, अगर complaint मा तपाईको cognizable offence छ भने, police can take cognizance, register a case, subsequently arrest someone. Non-cognizable Savani, we are not given the privilege by law to do something without the law, right? So law is black and white. Agar it's a non-cognizable offence Savani, we cannot register a case. However, yes, we conduct inquiries. So before these 2 profiles, we have had more than 50 complaints. So we have a lot of other profiles. For instance, we have profiles like Roshan Wang Pradhan. We have profiles like Awas. We have profiles like So we know the guys who are running all this. Okay, so we already have their phone numbers. We have already logged their IPs. But as a law-abiding police force, as someone who is very, very technical, we cannot just go and do something on a non-cognizable complaint. Whereas these 2 complaints were absolutely cognizable. There was a case registered. That's why action was taken.
सर अन्त्यमा यस्तो फेक आइडी चलाउनेहरूलाई सिक्किम पुलिस क्राइम ब्रान्चको तर्फबाट के मेसेज दिन चाहनुहुन्छ अरू
What is the take on it?
Okay, I think a very important thing to understand is पुलिसमा जब ल एन्ड अर्डर सिचुएसन हुन्छ नि, ल एन्ड अर्डर सिचुएसन हुँदाखेरि देयर इज अलवेज अ लट अफ पिपल अनि if that becomes a cognizable offense, then again you become like any other common criminal. So that is what I would want to say.
Are there any handlers like involved in these two cases?
Yes, in Simran Guru we have about 4 to 5 people who are using the same profile because they have the access to it. Right now we caught one of them because he seems to be the most educated amongst all the guys. So we presume that if we catch him, we would ensure that the evidence is not deleted. So today we managed to gather all the evidence as well from his phone, from the Facebook profile, from the Facebook profile through Evidence Act, 27 Evidence Act, we have a confession in Leo, presence of witnesses. He himself accessed the profile and gave us the content, and we downloaded the entire content, whatever he has done till now. From the beginning, that is July 1st, 2019, when the profile was created. So that is how it is.
So is it like the recently added infrastructure in crime division helped in this investigation? Because I'm sure this is the first case which has been like taken up seriously.
Yes. Yes, the cybercrime, recently launched cybercrime lab has helped us a lot because there were things which previously we were short sometimes. We had to refer to some CFSL or somewhere. But right now, with the capabilities that have been brought about by this particular lab, it becomes much more easier for us to track, any any fake profile which may, commit a cognizable offense.
And both these people arrested are politically affiliated with the political party.
See, again, that is something even the accused would want to believe. But for us, it is very, very simple, I've already told you, we've identified other people who have been involved in other non-cognizable offences. But we have not taken action. Simply when a complaint comes, non-cognizable, we register a GT entry, we do our own inquiry. But that inquiry does not lead to further action because we are not mandated by law to do such thing. Whereas in this case, we did not have the privilege of not acting. We got the information, we acted upon it, we analyzed it, and finally we zeroed in on these two people. I mean, not just these two, but more than these two.
So are you guys looking to arrest more people in this case?
Yes, we are still. It's a still ongoing investigation. We have contacted West Bengal police. There are people in parts of Bengal as well. So yes.
Who's operating Simran Guru?
Yes.
Okay. In Bengal.
Yes, I mean presently the location is in Bengal, but they have been in Sikkim as well. So some of them have mobile customer application form, what is called CAF. Basically, when you buy a SIM card, you have to give your ID, everything, right? So when we requisition such things from the service providers, some of them have addresses of Kalimpong, some Darjeeling. So we are still identifying, but it's just a matter of time before we grab all of them.
So who is the complainant in Devika Chhetri case?
Devika Chhetri, I would like to, I would not like to reveal it because again, it pertains to, outraging the modesty of a woman. So I would like to protect her identity.
Can you please repeat the sections?
Okay. With regard to the Sadar police station case, it is dated 6th of August 2020, case number 123/2020, and the sections are 153A /505, 506, and 120B of the Indian Penal Code. 120B, 120B. And
Against Rajesh, right?
no, this is against the handlers of Simranpuram because at that point of time the complaint was on the user of that, right? And the second case is CID PS case number 12, and the sections are 354 IPC, 509 IPC, and 67A of the IT Act. 67.
Date of Devika Chetri's
Devika Chhetri is 2nd of November 2020.
So
2nd November.
Both the cases has been registered in 2020.
Yeah. One is in Sadar Police Station, Simran Gurung Road. Second one
2nd
is
November 2020.
Ido.
Issue.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So fast.
No, we had the complaint earlier. Because CID ma chahi, the process is we cannot directly register a case. No? We have to seek approval of DGP. So yahanira chahi Sikkim Police manual ma liyeko cha. CID ma juन police station cha, it requires approval of DGP for registration of case.